Oh, look at the little feet too, the little shoes. Like smaller than my hands. Been too long? Been too long indeed. Okay, let's go in. Okay, to get a summary of what happened, like the cutscenes themselves, I go to an inn, right? When you're switching to any other race, we're not switching race. Yes, okay, nice. We'll go there and then we start reading. I think we read the thing before we watch the cutscenes. That way we can, in context, enjoy the cutscenes. So I think that's good. If you made a charity goal to switch a cat girl again, you'd get it completed in no time. Returner's bounty! Wait, no, if I pick that, it's gonna remove my... Sprout icon, right? We don't want that. I used to use Wowbox for cam on other rods. Ooh, guys, do we have a preference? What kind of camera do you prefer? This one or this one? Although probably want to change the chat. We don't want it to be WoW chat. Left, hide the chat box. Oh, no chat. Oh, I mean, yeah. So, do we prefer it like this then? Keep it as WoW chat to trigger people? No. The question is if we have it like this or like this. So do we want the chat box or no chat box? This is no chat box. This is chat box. I think in the past we had it like this, right? So maybe we do it like this. Whatever you prefer, to be honest. With background, no chat box. A little bit mixed. It was this in the last mods I saw. Okay, maybe to keep it consistent, we keep this then. But we need to add a, Did we ever make a Final Fantasy chat? I think this is Guild Wars 2 chat. I don't think we ever made one. We should make one for the future. And then for now, we'll just have a general chat. I think the MSQ is going to be top left, so we can't have it like that. So we'll probably just put this one for now here. It needs to be behind my camera, though. There we go. Yeah. Alright, we'll have it like this. Okay, okay. Decline bounty. I don't want to change my sprout icon. I also want to... Do I want to... No, I think this is good. Are my binds right? Yeah, I think the binds are right. Okay. Actually, I should probably think about the fact that when I'm doing main story questing, I'm gonna be leveling, right? So what am I right now? I'm level 92. And my MSQ quest is... I don't know what level my MSQ quest is. Because we could maybe do a bit of Pictomancer, I was thinking. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna leveling it so I would just play what you enjoy the most. Okay. Post MSQ quest give like new XP if I remember correctly. Okay. It will be level 90? Okay. So it doesn't matter then. Have you tried Dark Knight? I think I tried some when it was new. Oh, not much apparently. Level 30. Okay. In that case, let's stick to Red Mage. Or Pictomancer. I'm curious about both. Do you guys have a preference of what you want to watch? Pictomancer or Red Mage? Picto sounds fun. Picto? Yeah, I feel like Picto is more visually appealing. Both are higher level than you need for Dawn Trail. That's funny. I guess for Dawn Trail, I'll play Summoner. I'm assuming... Wait. Does Dawn Trail start at 90 or start at 80? Maybe it starts at 90, actually. 90. Okay, so we can't do Summoner for that. Yeah, then we'll probably just do Red Mage and Pictomancer. Maybe go back and forth between them. But for now, we'll play for fun. So let's play some Pictomancer. I think I did a... Damn, it's been a while. Pictomancer, here. Oh god, we cannot be in Christmas clothing. Let me fix that. We also have a few upgrades. Let's upgrade those. And then we need to get with the times. Is it sleepy time? Just logged into the game for the first time in ages. I reconnected the Gold Saucer, one addiction. Look, I just logged in for the first time in a while and I'm at the Gold Saucer too, so I don't judge you. Oh, this was my classic look, wasn't it? Maybe this is what we go for? I think this is perfect for a Pictomancer. Filthy Lalas? Excuse me? Why are you so rude? We could also be in the Gold Saucer outfit. Oh, we can be in this in Evercold. Could also be blind. This one's quite nice too. It's actually pretty similar to my current one, but my current one has a touch of purple. Damn, those ears. Halloween and Fall Guys. Can you delete 2B outfit, please? It's a disgrace in the Lala. What do you mean? It's great. New Golden Saucer game in Evercold, and it's a typing game. Oh, that's interesting. That Nier style is kind of cool, right? See? YouTube commenter is right. Have we tried New Glam since they lifted the job restrictions from them? No, actually. I haven't touched New Glam, honestly. But yeah, I think I'll go with this, but I want the hat. Why am I not wearing the hat? What have I done to make my hat invisible? Ah, there we go. Nice. Perfect. I think that's a perfect Pictomancer look. I look like a painter now. Don't you think? Oh, and I've got Bambi next to me. She's so cute. Look at her. They finally got rid of the job restrictions. This is actually amazing. Yeah, I think they did that a while ago. I have one Fantasia. Should I go as Lala 100% chat? Yes, you should. Bambi is a boy. Bambi is whatever you want Bambi to be, okay? Alright, I forgot how to play this, but we'll figure it out. How to play Pictomancer, I mean. What are these? I've got broken buttons. Are they macros that got deleted? I want to make Stream Deck buttons to change my jobs. I used to have that. Cool. Pretty sure you have that? I did used to have that, but I haven't had it for a while. Okay, so I think it's time to go to the inn. Actually, let's quickly gamble. In-game. That's not it. That's not it either. Here we go. Okay, it's time. What's the best we can do? Maybe we get a 7, 8, 9? Maybe? Nope. Okay, let's go for another one. Seven, 8, 9? We did it! Let's go! Actually winning on our first day back. This is a very good sign, okay? This is a very good sign. Okay, one more. It's time for the 1, 2, 3 now. That is not 1, 2, 3. Another 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 3. Okay. We'll get 1, 2, 3 tomorrow. It's okay. Alright, so. Time to go to the... Is there an inn here? I don't think so. Okay, let's go to a town. We can go to Ulda. Why not? 8 armed and dangerous. What quest is that? Is it like WoW where I can sink years and years into playing every day? Yes. It's also an MMO, and it's an MMO that's existed for a long time, so you've got years of content. Sponges 70 jail when you could have went for free. Oh. How do you go for free? I spent so many saucer coins in getting the FF15 car and outfit. That's a good thing. Why sad emoji? Wait, which one is the inn? Oh, here. Okay. Good evening. Retire. Okay, let's go. Talk to airship. Oh, it's Saucer. Oh! Hi, Chan. Any long-time viewer, but first time on stream. Oh, thank you all for years of entertainment. Well, thank you for the very kind words. And I'm glad you've enjoyed. Glamour dresser. That's what it's called. Glamour dresser. Okay. Alright, so where's the book? Is it this one? Unending Journey? Ultimate weapon. No, this is not right. Wait. Oh, we need to maybe main scenario Dawn Trail. Where is main scenario? Others. Ah, post Endwalker. I found it. Zahiri, thank you for the gifted sub to Estrodent. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I have 14 pros here. I stopped Shadowbringers. Is it still like I have to play through the whole story to access the next expansion? Or can I hop in the latest one if I would get it? Yeah, like Hasman says, you can buy a, like a skip. But, I would say a lot of people consider the story in Final Fantasy to be the best part of it. So if you want to play Final Fantasy XIV, it is highly recommended to go through the story. But if you really like don't want to, then yeah, you could go for a skip. Okay, all right. So let's read this summary. Yeah, it's not really like WoW where you need to be in the latest expansion to, like, you know, do everything that's important. How long is the story? Hundreds of hours. Oh. I found a video on YouTube that basically edited the game story as a full movie. 11.5 hours long. Damn, that's a lot shorter than I expected. Does it do narration? Alright, I'm gonna read the summary that Wojcik made. It's in the Final Fantasy XIV Discord, so if you want to read along, I can link to the channel. I think this channel is open to everybody. I mean, I guess I could just pull it up and put it on stream, actually. Give me a second. Could you put a space between each paragraph, Wojcik? Sorry. My brain just finds it less overwhelming if I can split it up. Okay. Perfect. Okay, this is great. I'm gonna take a screenshot actually because I realized if people type in this channel now, it will move, which might be a bit awkward. Let me take a screenshot of this. Wait, Estrodent gifted 2 subs? Thank you! Double it and give it to next person. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Estrodent got a sub and gifted 2. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is the message. The summary. Okay. At the end of 6.0, Scions disband and go their own ways. You find Estinian in Radza town buying a treasure map. Then you decide to go for that treasure from the map and go recruit other Scions. Graha, Ishtola, Urianger. Map leads you to a dungeon, you clear it, and find that it has treasure, but it is owned by your friend dragon, Varshan, Vritra. Watch Alzadal's Legacy and A Brother's Grief cutscene #1 in N. Alright, let's do it. Even with instructions, that's perfect, thank you! Okay, let's see. Alzadal's Legacy. Oh, okay, so it's not those? We'll go with this one first. And A Brother's Grief cutscene. A Brother's Grief. Okay, so we start with this one then. Cutscene #1. Okay. Is this on the exam? Yes, so you better take note. Oh, I vaguely remember this. But it's been a while.
What have we here? 'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
By the way, give me feedback on sound too. Volume. Out.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret.
I remember that. He was a dragon, but it was a secret,
Still,
right?
This is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Sealing away what exactly? I wasn't going to touch it, but you know he stole it. Yeah.
You and I will speak later.
Uh-oh.
Not the time for frivolity, my friend. Not the time.
Not mad, I'm just disappointed.
This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat?
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Oh. Ooh. What is this? Like I was showing each person being shocked. Wait, except her. She's just smiling.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an
Okay.
authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
Planar fissure.
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Okay. The void. Oh, true. Ishtola doesn't see the vision. She sees like the energy behind it, so it's a bit different. Why does a character look like that? What's wrong with how my character looks like? Oh, it's only one cutscene in this chapter. Okay, and then the next one is Brother's Grief. Just like as a quick reminder, to get back on track with things. Based on the cutscene, it seems like they also don't know too much about this purple thing. But if you can remember, without spoiling future stuff, at this point, what more did I know about this void gate? Because it's been a while and I forgot. But if we didn't know much or at all, we just don't have to say anything. Annie returns at 14. Yes, we are back. Very little at this point, only optional content. Okay. They will remind you, basically Crystal Tower. Okay. Okay. Not much. You know about the void and the entities from there, but only surface level. Do I know anything about the void except its existence? You said the entities from there. What were the entities from there? That it's bad. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's press on then. Brother's Grief is the next cutscene. There's 2 cutscenes here apparently. Okay. Let's take a look. Alliance Raid from Heaven's Word. Okay. Alright. Let's hop into this one. This is, by the way, a really cool mechanic. If you yourself find yourself stuck, or not stuck, but not remembering something, you can go back to this book at the end to replay any cutscenes you may want to remind you of. It's very nice.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, We must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Merasidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Uh-oh.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void.
The Cloud of
Thus
Darkness.
bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
You did?
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Ashdaya. Wait, do we know Ashdaya?
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus, I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Final gamble.
She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
Not necessarily dead then.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust. And the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
Very noble.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
Aye, I thought our time had come. I remember when Nero turned purple. Damn, that was a long time ago.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
But why does he respond like that? Is it meant to be funny?
Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Oh.
No, I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
A warding scale.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
It's that long?
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
He doesn't want us
Wish
to look
only
into
to
it
forget the
either?
rest.
Yeah. Let's see this. Alright. Well, well, well. A warding scale is what used in Endwalker MSQ to not get corrupted by towers and primals. Oh! Okay, okay, so we're familiar with that then. We've used one already. Okay, nice. That was the first paragraph of Wardrick's summary. I think we can move on to the next one then. Got a question about this game. I noticed that it has a global CD every time you press an ability. Yes, I like how WoW has minimum global CDs like spam abilities, for example. Is there some class number 14 like that? Do you mean like abilities that you can press? So in WoW you have global cooldown, and it's kind of like for every ability that way. There's no real way around it. I mean, some abilities might be off the global, but usually everything is with global. DH Chaos Strike. Oh, is Chaos Strike off the global? Yeah, so Final Fantasy XIV is actually built in a way where many jobs have many abilities which are off global. I don't know Pictomancer enough to be able to give Pictomancer examples, but like as Red Mage, for example, you have... well, I forgot what the abilities are called. Let me go back to it, then I can maybe show. Like this ability here, Fletcher, is off the global cooldown. So is Contre 6 Day. And for every class, you do have abilities that's off the global. And are you looking for a class or a job? Are you looking for a class/job, which is basically a lot of spamming abilities? Then maybe chat can help with what class would be good for that. Because I'm not sure. I don't have experience of every job, as they call it here. But maybe chat knows. Ninja and Viper, at higher levels you'll be pressing buttons always. Okay, so maybe Ninja or Viper then? Potentially? Are jobs you could look into? Top DPS Giga player always looking good after each Mythic Raid or Ultimate Raid. Viper is very fun. Yeah. Viper might be best fit. Okay. Well, that's a recommendation from chat. Chat knows what they're talking about. Also, Lozzy, thank you so much for the 90-month resub. 90 tier 2 on top of that. That's huge. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's a very long time. And also... yeah, I saw that other message too. I don't know if they're still here. But a question about resolution for my vertical output. It's also 1080. Well, is it 1440? I think it might be 1080 or 1440. Oh, it is 1080, yeah? Okay. I am, okay, nice. Okay, it is 1080, but like flipped around basically. I wonder if I can do it 1440. I'm not sure. But yeah, 1080 it is then. With this camera setup, we can actually switch on the lights for the vertical stream as well, no problem. Because anything purple will make sense for my current camera setup anyways. Here we go. So we can have some lights in the vertical stream. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's bring this back here. Next part of this is he yells at you for, wait, who's he? Oh, him, yes. He yells at you for destroying his defensives because he has this treasure hidden to use for his people when they need it, but he also shows that this place has a hidden void gate to Void World. Yeah, so this is kind of like summarizing what we just saw. He explains that long ago when these people were in a war with Alligans and their Void allies, he and his sister helped to fight against the Void. At the end of the battle, his sister flew through a Void gate, which then closed and she was never seen again. He says he's convinced himself it's too late to save her now as it's been 5,000 years since then and he's busy taking care of his people now. Right. You meet up back at the city to talk with alchemists who made all the dungeon guardians to tell them they need to replace them. They also made the Void Gate seal. Wait, to tell them they need to replace them? Wait, why do they need to replace the dungeon guardians? And then Ishtola asks Varshan if she could examine the gate more deeply as she's trying to find a way to travel between other reflections, in brackets, worlds. Science split up again to go back to their own thing. You then see another cutscene. Watch A Brother's Grief cutscene number 2. Oh, because I killed them all. Oh! Like, we destroyed it, so they need to replace it to, like, protect it again, basically. It's our way of respecting his wish in that case. Okay, let's watch number 2. Here we go. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Whoa. I remember seeing this place. I guess a bit of question marks. Like, who is this? I'm assuming I didn't know at the time. Damn, what a throne. I think this is new to you. I don't know. I think I may have watched this cutscene. Oh, it is the first time I see this? Okay, never mind then. Wait, why is it in my book if I haven't seen it? But I feel like I do remember seeing this structure. Throne of Earth. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown upon. No, 'twas thrown open from the other. You did see this? You mean the characters? Oh, you mean the characters on you. Right. Yeah, because I feel like I do recognize that whole structure. I feel like I've seen that. This thing. Throne of Fire. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. So they're talking. Throne of Wind. Yet we must not underestimate she who bested the Cloud of Darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. Bah, let her come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in your final moments. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath the sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. 'Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. Okay. And I guess that's the last thing that we saw. Wait, what did we know about Cloud of Darkness? Or is the last boss of... Oh, okay. Wait, when they say she, are they talking about me? Yes, okay. Damn. Spooky. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that was the full summary, and we are now caught up with all the different cutscenes as well. You as a cat girl though, no one fears you as Lala. No, they definitely do. Especially my Fall Guys outfit. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Just in passing still in second story myself. Oh, well, I hope you're enjoying the game. And Not Psycho said thank you for the 1319 donation. Thank you. Thank you very much for the donations. Okay, let me see. Why does a character's hair have cheeks? Do you mean buns? That's cute, don't you think? Wait, why did my clothes change? Oh, because I changed job. Let's go back to victim answer. Okay. Enhanced palette, a splash of white paint. When accumulated, will be converted to black paint. Oh, this is explanation, because I don't remember how to play, so this could be good, actually. Palette gauge in white paint can be accumulated by executing certain aether hue spells. Once your palette is sufficiently saturated with ether, you can consume a portion of the palette gauge to execute subtractive palette, which will temporarily alter the properties of your aether hue spells, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paint can be spent to execute Holy in White. Grants ether hues. I don't know if I understand that. Does anyone have a TLDR of how to play this? I don't remember this at all, and I'm pretty sure what Picto is 100. I don't remember either. Canvases. Creature canvas, weapon canvas, and landscape canvas. Creature motifs. Okay, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, alright, well, I think we can safely now start the main story quest, right? So we go here. Radzatan Aetheryte Plaza. Sure, we can use a free ticket for this. What you know about 13th is that it's one of the reflections which was supposed to be merged back, but Asians failed, so it is a void world now. They call it a desolate wasteland. Dawn Trail MSQ? Not Dawn Trail yet. We are first finishing up Endwalker. Side quest. Don't you dare. Yeah, this was a cool town. This was where we, I think, met Varshan, right? I don't remember how to say his name. Am I gonna do every cold MSQ during MSQ? When it's live? I'm probably gonna be doing Dawn Trail still. Especially because people don't like spoilers. So I think it's nice to play Dawn Trail when Evercold comes out, because people don't want to watch Evercold yet. People want to play it themselves. I should do that one as well, by the way. Oh, I should? Like now? Or do I finish 6.1 first? In general, okay. Okay, sharing the wealth. Varshan wishes to discuss the distribution of the treasure. We're actually doing it! MSQ, let's go! Shall we begin? If we're to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which groups would benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I would ask that you act in my stead. And you are to visit Akyali and Yedlimad. Speak with Matsya and his people and listen to their grievances. Estinian, I bid you do the same at Palakastan. I will be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant Skull grounds. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at Megdajuda. Damn! The quest accepting sound. Paxet Lux Gaming, thank you for the 17 months! Thank you, thank you! Thank you. Drink water. I see that redemption. Heard their allied societies quest to do as they daily reset in 40 minutes. Nice try. I am a lot more... what's the word? Disciplined today, okay? I'm not the same person as 5 years ago. What the heck is Kulnaris doing? Rude! Very rude! Unbelievable. Okay, so where were we? Let's see. Speak with Mattia and... okay, so where were we? So Radzatan is here. Thavnir is there. Garlemald. And what is this whole area called? Ilzabard, yes. And Ilzabard is here, which is... in the cloud? Where are we? Where is Ilsabard? Typical Lalafell behavior. Hey, don't use what Kulnaris is doing to be mad at the rest of us, okay? Alright. I remember that dance. Okay, let's go. Wait, no, not like this. Guess we can go here. Scarlet is not Lala. True, actually. Well, I think Scarlet was always a mixture, right? It's like depended on the weather or something. Oh, I got my polar bear mount. I'm also on Lich, yeah? Mad because tall. Pax, actually, right, I remember your name. You were one of the really active Final Fantasy XIV people, right? Welcome back, I think. Matsya. Oh, I remember Matsya. I forgot Matsya, but now that I saw him, I remember. Was it a she? Oh, Annie, I was so glad to see it returned unharmed. You finished with the boat then? Yep. Come home from work early and first thing I see is this abomination. Alastor, stop being a hater, okay? Anything the village desperately needs? Question mark. Well, I suppose Kalzal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. I will go back into the city. Sharing the wealth. Alright. Amy has 0 I was gonna say, wasn't Matsya related to the 0 out of 3 thing? Wasn't it 1 out of 3? No, I think it was 0. Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first visit to Thavnir, then you must try my special Amra Lassi. Its refreshing zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil, but for you, I'm willing to go as low as an even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. Stealing? At that price, you're the only thief around here. Still not turning a profit these days? I am not Estinian. Say the first one. Gah! You're the one who was with that spear-toting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we're still sifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sisters, spare me. We might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travelers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at local prices. I tell you, if I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the streets. Okay. Some financial difficulties. This was the guy who scammed Justinian during MSQ. Ah, but what was the scam? Like, what did they do? I think I vaguely remember. Wasn't Justinian like super proud of it, not realizing? I don't remember. Guild staff. Sigh. We had just teleported in, and we could barely walk. To be fair, Estinian scammed himself. He bought a hairband. Sigh. How fares the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly, but no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Kalzal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done. God's rest his soul. You've spoken with key local figures and gained an understanding of the populace's hardships. Varshana awaits your report at Megaduda. Okay. Back into town. Forsen said he's gonna play F14 in Evercold. Has he ever played F14? Mega Doo-Doo. Oh, we can port to Megaduda. Yes. My advisor's return. I've just made it back myself. Oh, we all made it back. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling, to say the least. And there are a few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Fair enough. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Palakastan were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they persevered with some assistance from Yedlimod. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Palakastan has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant skull to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of stone leaving Thavnir has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akiali and Yedlimod? Explaining? I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yedlimod. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beast sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale, repeated over and over. So many lives lost. Feels bad. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Annie, Estinian, we will consider the perspectives you've brought me and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Okay. Yep. My boots look a bit too big for this clothing. It doesn't really match. They need to be white or something.
Thank you for your attendance.
Vertra.
The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadar's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need. And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul. Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlimad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Kalzal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
What's a consortium?
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
A big group.
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. The simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Asking me? Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. Idleshire's orphanage was funded through trade in highly coveted goods. Let's go for takes a village.
Of course. We must all look out for one another. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of our Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Okay. It's an alternative tax system.
Such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Okay. Am I gonna make up the name? Something with Kalzal seems appropriate. Why not honor one of your most successful merchants? I want to know what he says to this. I'm assuming that what I say doesn't actually matter.
A successful merchant. I believe I see thy reasoning. Kalzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores.
I thought it said our shoes.
Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy.
Just nodding.
Narad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Yep.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Kalzal Foundation.
The Kalzal Foundation. Are we going to reach a dawn trail? Maybe not yet, but
no child in this city liveth in squalor.
We'll see how many quests we can finish this weekend. Maybe we just continue with all of them. We'll see. We'll do one chapter at a time.
Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Okay. I like Ian's timing to be an expansion behind every year. Yeah, then there's no chance of
Dragon
spoilers and
man,
everyone's happy.
Side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
True, yeah. Dragon and man. Working together. Complete. I have to pick one. Giant Popoto pancakes. I think I'll just pick money, to be honest. Nice! Alright. Quest completed. By the way, how do I know if, will it be very obvious when 6.1 finishes? No. There we go. Some of you just say, go take a break. Yeah, okay. I guess you guys can just tell me when it happens. Not really? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright. Veteran Radiant. Bridging the Rift. Veteran Radiant wishes to share his gratitude. Thank you for putting forth Kalzal's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. You will forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Ishtala. She asked that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood. Thank you. Ishtala must have finished her study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. Oh, he's coming as well. I thought the Satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Ahewan assumed office. They understand what needs to be done. And I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. Fair enough. As you wish, allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Yep. The name of the last quest in each patch is the name of the patch. Okay. Yeah, I trust you guys to know, so I don't think I need to think about it too much. So we go back here, I guess. We could just take this and then go to the maze, right? Yep. Sprinting. Is my sprint button working? Yeah, it is. Nice. I need some practice into using my abilities as well. There she is in her fancy dress.
Right, here we all are.
Ooh, voice acted.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Rude. Patience. Wait, no?
Patience, good sir. One
Uh-huh.
must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
Guys, I've obviously pre-played this. I know all the dialogue.
From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Pre-watched, yeah.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Okay, those boots need to go. I need to change boots. This is... Yeah, this is not cool.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the walls separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
She can't keep getting away with it. Also change race? What? No, I'm not changing race. What the heck?
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many Voidsent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power. To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The
Okay.
portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner.
Ooh.
Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain Exarch dragged us to the first.
Oh, I remember the whole soul thing.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Voidsent's physical form is left behind in the 13th.
Okay.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
A stone effigy. They're moving.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse.
Yes, we're standing. We're locking in.
Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No. The danger is too great.
Ooh.
Perhaps.
I guess you'll think, but
But
we
what
have
some
to.
call danger, others think of as adventure.
Of course. Looking at me.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the egg. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
We're ready for that. We're expecting that.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Aww. She believes in us. So much for taking it easy.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
She's right.
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
Aw, she trusts us.
That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Hint, hint. Oh, the side eye.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
Mm-hmm.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single Voidsent will be allowed to threaten Radzat-Han, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daimir was overseeing the project.
Daimir. Ah, yes. The family
Daimir.
associated with the great work.
Do I recognize the name Daimir?
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a Voidsent which had slipped through the fissure.
Not really, okay.
After a thorough examination, they created
Oops.
an
No.
arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities.
Almost skipped.
A man-made Voidsent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made voice.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
With the restricted section of Numenon? With Graha's favorite place to sneak around? With what? Wait, what is Graha's favorite place to sneak around?
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy.
Numenon? Okay.
In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
After fixing our boots, these black boots do not suit our outfit right now. This is very wrong. Needs to fix.
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Why is he making a short joke?
Let us be on our way as well.
If you need help to reach the higher shelves, really? Really?
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
I feel like he's probably gonna join us. She needs help with the middle shelves? That's not true. I do not need help with the middle shelves. That's a unique voice line if you name a character Anifuge. No, that's not true either. Speak with the Shoal at Charleon's Aetheryte Plaza and have her accompany you. Let's go for... I'm using Aetheryte ticket? Sure. Sure. We can use one. One more thing which would be nice to do and I believe we didn't complete fully is Shadowbringer's role quests. Oh yes, I remember those. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think we finished the MSQ quests and then we go into some important side quests, and those role quest is one of them, and whatever it was that you pointed at in Rataton, whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but yeah. I think that's a good plan. One sec. Okay. If we're to enter Numenon's restricted archives with a minimum of us, then we must secure the permission of the Forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? Oh, I didn't fix my boots! No one springs to mind? What of Scholarch Montishane? I don't remember this person. Scholarch Montishane? He did come to Gra's defense during the inquiry, after all. Okay, sounds like a good person. 'Tis settled. Let us head to Phenomena and see if he's willing to help us once more. Your next quest objective requires escorting. Oh, okay. Hang on, let's do this. Apply. Did I get new boots, or why did it update? We want the boots, I mean the helm too. There we go. We are fixed. Much better now. There's also Endwalker role quest, which you didn't start. Okay. Yeah, we'll do one at a time, from start to finish. she's accompanying me, right? She's following me. Can I still port, or do I need to walk there? Let's test. Also, we'll need to level classes for that, which is the hardest part. Oh, okay. Press the arrows on the right side of the character menu. Update gear set. Do I press OK here? Does this automatically give me the best gear? Oh, this saves my set to Pictomancer. Is that what it is? Okay. That's perfect, actually. Thank you. Okay, can we speak to her to start this? Discuss the studio. I apprenticed to Master Matoya at the age of 7 and labored under her tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studio. Neither did Thancred, as I recall. Soon after Master... This is random lore, isn't it? Or is it related to the quest? Timid off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. His was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life might have been like had I pursued studies here instead. Tea at the last stand after a day of lectures? Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dank cave I studied in was about as far from the bright, airy halls of academia as one could get, but it was a wondrous, magical childhood nonetheless. Yeah, that is side lore. Talk? If I was pressed to name our allies in the forum, Scholarch Montishane would certainly be at the top of the list. Hopefully he agrees to aid us with our request. Oh, do we just go in? Oh, this is just a extra dialogue thing. We are supposed to go here. I misjudged where it was. I think this is a door. Yeah. Ah. There he is. Oh, who's this? Oh. I can't see the dialogue in my chat. General battle event. Okay. A fellow guys, we are not potatoes. We are Lalafels. If you want to say something else, as a side note, it's called Lalas. Very cute potatoes. They're not potatoes. Ah, visitors. And quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you today? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholarch, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives. Oh ho. No furtive forays into the stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety. Yet, in all this wide world of comparable serenity, what so compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? Amy's back on her potato ground. It's not a potato, okay? But yes, we're back. Okay. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, this research left behind by House Damer has lain dormant in Charleon's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. Ha ha ha. No, definitely not. Okay, that is in fact precisely what we intend. She's honest. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift for one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future. And yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was the promised reward? Ha 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 ha, marvelous. Okay, he seems impressed. An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I for one do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request for the forum's consideration. Well, that's nice. Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Oh. Who's that? Why, Master Fortunaut, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortunaut on our side would tip the balance in our favor. How did our relationship end with him? Very well, we will pay a visit to the Levelier estate and plead our case. Yep. One last thing before you go, I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager, so if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity... Of course. Scholar, I knew the line. We will be sure to pass on any revelations. Speak with the house Livier butler while Ishtola is accompanying you. Yeah. Guess we go here now. Where are we right now? We can go to the Aetheryte outside. It ended well. He apologized and said he did all of that to protect his children, but then realized he can't stop them, so gave his blessing. Does that mean... I forgot. What about, did they forgive him? Is there family drama or is everything happy now? Yes? Okay. The drama is over. Okay. Well, that's nice. Ah, Mistress Annie, Mistress Ishtola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortunaut. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master is in residence. I shall inform him that he is guests. Did a side story with him as well you didn't do yet? Okay, that could be interesting. How have I almost drank my entire water bottle already? Well, Emilians would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Explaining. Explaining how. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Scholar Comontichain expressed much the same sentiment. I assure you, will not attempt to circumvent the forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Hang on, I'm just gonna change my title real quick. Wait, where's my stream? MSQ Endwalker 6.1 patch. That's what we're doing, right? There we go. Okay. Scholar Montishane expressed much the same sentiment. I assure you, will not attempt to circumvent the form's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister. She was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up on the thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over people yet healing from the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful such a separation must be. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Smile. Do not celebrate just yet, the four must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldassian Annex. You guys are so sweet, giving each other VIPs in the chat. Oh my god, did I just unlock this triple triad? I know I said no distractions, but like... maybe just a quick one. Quick one. Let's see how many she's got. 2. I don't remember how to play. But maybe it's fine. 9? I can't beat that. Okay. Maybe we do this, let him take over, and then we take over the other side. Like that, and then... plus? What the heck is plus? I forgot what plus is! I also got plus. And combo. I won. I got no reward? What was plus again? Everyone's VIP now. I don't have a 9 down. That means I can never take over this one. We could do this. It's a bit pointless though. Let's do this. No, it's actually terrible. Sudden death? Oh, great. Okay. let's do this. Four. Okay, maybe I can use some plus when the card is placed, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards, and the sum of the ranks are identical to the sums on the other touching sides. What does that mean? No. Oh my god, he's comboing the whole thing. Okay, he put 8899. Well, how does 88? Oh, is it because 9 plus 8 is 17 and 8 plus 9 is 17? Is that why? Let's try a different deck. Yeah? Okay. Oh, I can't take over those. I win! You ran out of VIP slots? Oh! Oh, really? I need to remove some VIPs then, so we can add more. I'm gonna go through my VIP list and purge. That's good. This is awkward. I think that's too good. No! No! Okay, it's okay. Just a couple more, guys. Block that one. Okay, as long as there's no random pluses, I'll win. Guys, I'm not winning any cards though. This is not okay. How am I not winning any cards at all? What's the chance of winning? Yes! We got one! Okay, hang on. I need to learn it quick. Alright. Okay, now we just need one more card. Yeah, just one more now. We got this. It's terrible. I win. Oh, easy clap. Okay, we're done. Alfie and Alize. Okay, we're done. Back to MSQ. So we need to... We could port to Baldessian Annex. Unless we just walk all the way. Yeah, we were a little bit rusty. We needed to remember how the game works. And then once we did, it was easy peasy. Alright. And speak with her, okay. Talk. The matter's out of our hands. All that remains is to return to the annex and await word of the forum's decision. Okay, we'll just wait. Oh, here? Nice. Decision time! So, what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoria has burned some bridges here in Charleon. Uh-oh. And salted the earth for good measure. Oh, go. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms I might add, of the incredible debt we owe you, and to your companions. So it's good news? That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry to the archives was the least we could do in return. Nice, okay, so we're good. We made it. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, as I'm sure you're aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor and bid you good day. Nice. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising, aye, but that very stoicism is exactly what Charleon needed to guide it through not one, but two exoduses. She's right. Speak with Ishtola. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk in through the door. A focus would be on finding House Damer's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Another quest completed. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, but no next quest? Here. No. No, I'm like clicking. There we go. Restricted reading. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume? You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure, believe me. May you find the knowledge you seek. Shall we? It's here to the west. Last time I logged into FF14 was end of 2024. Oh damn, almost 2 years. Does that mean you never played Dawn Trail? I did? Was Dawn Trail 2024? Oh, it makes sense actually, since Evercold is coming out soon. Yeah. So that's when I played Endwalker. Finish MSQ and I think the first patch. Right. Numenon. Speak with index page. Reference page. To think the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist, but yawns away from where you found me napping. If I'd known of Alzadal 3's exploit sooner, I could well have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must needs be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I had already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. So this circle is basically like a lore dump area. It's not the quest circle. Arkanishtola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Yes. Follow me if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. No! The best music, best point got interrupted.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Let us begin. Untitled Journal. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren. Eyes blazing not with hunger, but trembling, like a candle's flame, threatening to flicker out any moment. I wonder if she is even the proper word. Such distinctions seem inconsequential, insignificant even. All that matters is the love I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. Though you're tempted to read more, this does not seem to be the volume you're seeking. That was a pretty interesting start of a book. Or journal entry. Maybe we should learn more about it. Can I decide to not do the main story and do this instead? Weighty tome. Interacting. Primal Disquisitions. In the year 1564 of the Sixth Astral Era, the Amalja summoned Ifrit, their patron god. Accounts describe the being as a gigantic lizard-like being with a potent command of fire-aspected magics. If we consider that primal summoning is an act fueled by faith and prayer, it is unsurprising, if not expected, that the resulting deiform entity should manifest the appearance and powers with which it is attributed by its worshippers. What then might emerge from the ether should one who believes in almighty omniscience attempt the same ritual? Would the scholar himself grace us with his presence, some other embodiment of divine sagacity? Could this man-made god truly be all-knowing? And if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have made questions concerning the nature of the ancient world. With no spell to transport me back to the days of old, could I instead summon a being possessed of encyclopedic wisdom of every age? Yet, with no means to verify its pronouncements, how could one be certain they were true? By the way, is the music a bit loud? It's loud for me, but I don't know if maybe it's fine for you guys. Though your mind spins with the possibilities discussed therein, this does not seem to be the volume you're seeking. It's a bit louder than me? Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be louder than me, so maybe I'd turn it down a little bit then. Would it be BGM? Yeah. Can't pick 90? Okay. Maybe this is a little bit better? I'm not sure if you could tell a big difference there. Okay, let's see. Oh. Leather-bound log. Let's go there. 80? Maybe that's a bit better? Hard to tell? Yeah. Which is honestly a sign that it is a bit loud, if you can't tell the difference. But now it's the quiet part. Epiphanies of House Daymare. Ooh. The following pages detail an advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning apertures as devised by Noah Shan, the 9th Patriarch of House Daymare. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlemagne Studium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden volume you seek. Y'shtola will need to make the final confirmation. That seems right. Have something you'd like to show me, do you? My apologies. I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the contents. Indeed, I found something. Well done, Annie. I think you may have found our prize. I can't speak sometimes.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Daymare's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's time.
Among the ranks of the Voidsent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Amy played 6.1? Yes, we're back to 6.1.
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos. How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon Voidsent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
I don't know, have I heard? I have, okay, I have heard, yes.
And still, House Daemir went and built a mock Atomus of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves.
Of course.
Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Yeah, we would never abuse that, right? You kill these things before they show up as enemies in some alliance raids? Okay, so I've seen those. Atomos. ERC has been added to the codex. As much as I would love to start crafting the Atomos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hannish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daemir project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron mode disabled. Security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nitana can. I say we return to Thavnir and look for her at the Great Work. Sounds like a plan. What's the most expensive teleportation tickets? Like, when should I be using my free tickets? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much, but yeah. I remember Nidana. I did a bunch of quests with her. Something that was a bit emotional? I would use for 1k plus? Okay. I put at like 1.3 or so? Okay. Oh, you can preset it? Oh, how do you do that? Seems useful. Ishal tells me you're pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it? She made the warding skills and got trapped in one of the towers. You saved her after. That's it. Yes. I have no doubt you'll be interested. This research log should speak for itself. Will it now? By the sisters, this is the mark of House Daemir. I never even knew such a work existed. If you should, it was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives after all. It was? But that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand? I can hardly wait to read it. That's funny. To think that Daemir were developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock Atomos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on a Daemir project that even the redoubtable scholars of Charleon trembling in their sandals, no alchemist of the Great Work could resist. You are a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big-mouthed simulacrum once we built it? So there's a secret void gate, and it's sealed in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty? Today is a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atomos is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Then, by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we've finished gathering the components I require. Charlene's markets provided the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals. But it might need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need go no further than the font of Maya. The aesthetics of old ones favor the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Vertra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We'll meet back here anon. The font of your cat. Did I say that? The font of your cat. Do, do, do. We can probably fly here, right? Yes, we can. Oh my god, fluffy mount. Okay, we're gonna go here now. Kind of fitting for this area, sort of. This is very colorful. We go this way. Open teleport window. There's a cogwheel in the top right. Let's see how to open teleport window. Here. Cogwheel. Always confirm. I can't decide the amount. Ah, here. So let's say 1.3. There we go. Yeah, I picked the wrong one. I see now. I see now. Oh, I have a mount special. What's that do? Aww. A little shake. That's cute. Okay. Oh, this is a vista. This is a vista, right? How do you, like, activate it? So like a emote or something? You made it so it auto uses now. If you want to still manually confirm, you can also do that. I'll just make it auto use, it's fine. Look out. Ah, Vista record 24. Nice. Got it. Oh, that was swimming? Kind of? I still took damage, fall damage. Oh, no. Hi, Luna. She might be a bit confused. Like, why is your table so high suddenly? Hey, Luna. Inspect the asteroid dense pocket of water. Okay, we're doing it. By the way, Luna officially stopped doing that thing where she wakes up and randomly meows, or like at a random moment in time, if I'm not next to her, I just hear her meowing from like across the room or whatever. She did that for about 3 days, I think. Ish. And I suspect that she was having nightmares when that was happening. So she would like, yeah, just randomly like meow, like as if something happened. And she's not usually a very loud cat. But yeah, so I'm happy to say that she is just back to normal now. Now she's back to putting her tail in my face and things like that. She really is a princess. She really is. She really is. I swear if Maya had been outside for 2 days, she'd come home and just be very happy. And Luna was just traumatized. MySpace, thank you! Thank you for gifting the sub to Obsidian. I appreciate it. I can see where you're going with that butt in your face. Yeah, it can be a bit hard. She is a bit... Maybe she wants me to walk with her a little bit. Should we go for a little AFK, Luna? I think she's reacting to the fact that the table is so high. So she's like, what's going on? Let's finish up this quest and then I'll go for a little AFK break. Do you have the flask for me? Oh, yes, Luna. We will go for a walk. Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Annie. Complete. I need to pick one? I don't think it matters. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go for a quick snack and just walk with her, and yeah, I'll be back soon. Yeah, she needs new math for the jump. She's like, what's going on? I can't reach the table. I don't know what's on it. I don't know if it's safe to jump. Maya would jump anyways and like fall if she has to in the process. But yeah, I'll be right back. We just completed a quest. We just got back from reading the Forbidden Library book or note or journal. And let's see what we're gonna do with it. Void Theory. Look who I came across. Estanian seemed in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. Will we have need of Matsia's boat again? Not this time. Once Ishtola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Akiali. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host. Shall we? Speak with a veteran Radiant. Down there. Okay, let's fly. Let's fly. Ooh! I'm a little doggy woggy. So cute. Flying. Very cute. Is there a quick bind to remove your HUD in FF14? They should just say doggy woggy. Is there something wrong with that? Do you not say that? Go this way. Is it alt something? I don't know. This way. Veteran Radiant. The ship is yours to command. Our thanks. We set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Alzadal's legacy to see the truth of a legend with mine own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. Alt C. Alt C is World of Warcraft. I already pressed it, didn't work. I think this game has a different bind for it, but I don't remember what. Proceed to Weaver's Warding? Yes. Scroll lock? Yes, that's it. Thank you. I don't know why. Maybe my brain is like too much Mecha Chameleon. But I just imagine myself going here now and like hiding in this pattern. Just like draw myself now. Okay, there we go. Hi, Indian chat. What's up, Torpa? He doesn't sound like that at all. Any you please step up your voice acting? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, please don't fire me.
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
It's fair.
What is it you're doing now?
Yeah, good question.
There's something I wish to verify.
Uh-huh. Is it your first time playing the
The Noah
expansion?
reports
Yes.
claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the Void's corrupting influence, but I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Say nothing and look meaningfully at Estinian. Might as well go myself. Maybe send a familiar. I'm gonna go with number 2. Wait.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
Why not?
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough.
I'm not a small familiar. I need to sit down. Ugh.
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
What? This is such an anime moment.
Water, water, froth and foam!
Even the way she spoke. That's a familiar? She created it?
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Yeah, we also summoned a familiar. Oh my god. Oh, they're adorable though. Oh, does that mean she's not happy? Okay.
No, not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate. I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation
Dignified?
ritual.
Oh, did you sneeze?
In any case, these two should serve as well. This one will bear a warding scale. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nadana safe from harm.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Froth and foam.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let us begin, shall we?
You know, what they should have said to Lala's is, your size is not too far off anyways. Missed opportunity for a joke.
Nixies, into the void.
Into Shadow Realms we roam. Una, it's time for you to put your butt down. That's something that she still hasn't really done since she got back. Here, come here. But lift your head. Down with body. Come on. Down with body. Lift your head. Down with body. No. She's not doing it. Okay. So I guess she's not 100% biting coming. No, she wouldn't bite like that. I say when she almost bit my face. Okay, moment of truth. Did it work?
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Moment of truth. Okay. Oh, it's working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poor thing.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Aww.
Oh, the poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
It's not hurt though, right? Familiars are always fresh new summons, right? Right? Sinister voice? Who's this?
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Seal it! Uh-oh.
Coming through!
In the name of Al-Zidal III, I bar this door unto the void.
I think he did it. Nice. Mm-hmm. Whew, surely we made it. That's okay, right?
Sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
Mm-hmm.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
Yep.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
What does that mean?
It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. You remember Una Kalhai, the unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Me? Okay. Yeah, I'm telling them now.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the
Vitra.
first leg
That's how you
of a
pronounce
longer
it.
voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
Yeah, the random music
But
is
first, I must
perfect.
focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos.
The Atomus.
Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
This is Matoya's cave song?
Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my
Yes? Oh.
officials upon our return.
I feel like it's such a classic tune. I didn't realize what it was exactly. Matoya theme.
We will see you back in the city then.
Sounds like a plan. Ooh, also Rezite, thank you so much for the 99-month resub. It's almost triple digits. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Casting sounds good. Okay. A satrap's duty. Once Nidana succeeds in replicating the mock Atomus, this door into the 13th will be ours to open. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the void myself. Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first. Well, he deflected. does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least had good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Garland Ironworks. Elegance. I'm not sure. Let's say this. Let's see what she says to that. I'm probably gonna be wrong. Oh, never mind. An excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operation in Valkyr's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. God, that thing is ugly. Are you insulting my character? Yes? What the heck? Can we ban him? Unbelievable. Junior Ironworks Engineer. Andy, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid? Certainly, I'll see if he has a moment free. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us? Sid getting pulled out of side content void? Oh, has he not been in main story for a long time? Heading into the void to find the lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon and that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation? It was for 5 minutes in Endwalker MSQ? Okay, that's funny. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface, much as the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. And how might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. Makes sense, I think? A suit of armor, as you said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear I've had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable, we know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. Huh, the hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. Before that, I don't think he's been MSQ since Heavensward. Oh, damn. Thought he was in Stormblood? Oh, but that was raid story, so that's technically side story. Gotcha. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nidana is getting on with the mock Atomos. Test. Okay, let's go this way. Back to Ilzabard. Yeah, I don't think we're close there. This way. I actually remember when I discovered this zone as part of the playtest. Secret content. Alright, Nidana. Let's see her progress.
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
Voice acted.
Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
Yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records.
Mm-hmm.
What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Alzadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial Atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless? Heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm.
Aww.
It created a bond
We need to
between
save
us.
her.
Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The
That shouldn't
Radiant
stop
Host
him.
is here to
Oh.
serve, Your Excellency.
It's okay, we're gonna help him. Oh yeah, I never did
Nadine,
the post patches of Endwalker.
what
I
is
only
this
did the
about?
main bulk of Endwalker.
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit.
encourage him?
And so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Oh.
We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet...
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
He's mad.
You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister.
It's funny, they call him little brother because he's small. In his human form.
We are there for you.
But in reality, he's like 5,000 years old, so he should be
But
big brother.
do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
He's right. 1,000 bits from Illidan, thank you! Thank you very much for the donation. Okay.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Okay. Oh, they did know him as little brother when they did not know he's a dragon? For how long was he little brother?
Your Excellency,
I don't remember.
I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Aww. Hundreds of years? Did they not question why he looks like a child for hundreds of years? To protect them well, you must take heart. Will you wallow in uncertainty forever? Let's pick that one.
Take heart and protect them well.
Totally normal, just look at your character. I haven't lived for hundreds of years.
Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ashdaya nor Radzadhan.
He's gonna join us.
My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavnair for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Yep.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
Oh, there was a line where they did question it?
I would
That's
not
funny.
dare make you cry.
Why is this boy not aging? Dun, dun, dun. You surprised, Mistinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vitra reach this conclusion. It was for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. What of your own answer then? You seem disinclined to venture into the void. When I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, and the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatosker's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. There is a chance we can spare Reach of that pain, then I will follow you. So he's coming. An unusual crew we have here. Any other former scions we should call on? Just the four of us? Let's call it unusual crew. I don't know. I mean, it's not very unusual though, but I mean, maybe. Stingian is indeed a lone wolf. Indeed, but perfect for our purpose, I should think. I'd rather not bother the science with aught less than a dire threat to the star. Now, on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. So it would be more convenient had we some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduda. Megaduda. We can go here. There's a dialogue where one of the Radiant hosts, Nabdeen, speaks to Varshan about his predecessor. Your predecessor too often traveled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Varshan, like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may be now, I am certain he is well. Example of the implication he cycles through bodies. Oh, so he basically keep making a new character and takes over. But how does he... Do they not question who... What's the opposite of predecessor? Like, how does a predecessor pick him to be the next person? Because in everybody's minds, he's gonna be a complete random. Like this new random child. It's always him, it's done behind closed doors. Yeah, no, I get that, but from the people's perspective, you know how, like, it's not a democracy? So it's just not questioned? It's a whole new person who comes in who we've never heard of them before, we just gotta trust him. He's a messenger? There's an actual ruler he represented. Okay. Wait, who was the ruler then? Also, isn't it risky to take a child's appearance? Children grow fast. Isn't it better if he took someone who's like 23 or something? I miss this game so much. Aw, what's stopping you from playing it? Oh, there was a real satrap. He died during MSQ. Okay, okay. Right. CEO of a company sends a new assistant down to the mailroom. No one in the mailroom is going to question it. Right, okay. Okay. Well, this quest is already finishing? It's like a fast quest. And so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? I almost said for our quests. All the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed arrangements. Yep. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduda in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Ajdaha. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nidana. If you have preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time. Sounds good. All I need is my armor. No! Can I reread that? I accidentally skipped it. Can I read it somehow? I clicked accidentally. There was a way to read them, right? I think? Check events chat. I don't see event chat right now. I'm just gonna check my VOD. Wait, why do I not have a rewind feature? I should have a rewind feature. Here we go. Okay, all I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart. Got it. Got it. Or was that not the one? Yeah, no, that was the one. Okay, nice. Down. Okay, you know what this means to me, Annie, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience. For you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart. This I know. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I don't think it matters which one we pick. Oh! The knight we saw before, was he also using a scythe? No, right? This is a different character. The other one was more of a knight. I think this one looks different. What the? What is this? Okay, this is definitely something else.
And thus I am returned. To this world, bereft of saviors.
Achievement unlocked. Newfound adventure. Complete the main story quest, A Satrap's Duty. Is this 6.1 finished? Oh. Oh, cool. Okay. Have fun waiting 4 months for 6.2. No, we're not gonna wait 4 months. Achievement unlocked basically means you completed the patch. Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, well 6.1 done then. I have a question. This feels like it still connects to the previous story. So this thing of like Dawn Trail being a new beginning, it's not really kicked in yet? Or is it kicking in? Not yet, no, okay. Because I was wondering if it's like a slow transition or if it's completely different. It starts from 6.5. Okay, okay, so alright. Then it makes sense that we're still kind of dealing with things from before.